You know, if you told me back then where I'd end up as an adult, I probably wouldn't have believed you. Back in the day, picking college programs was like throwing darts blindfolded for me. Always been on the fence about stuff, but hey, that never stopped me from picking a lane, you know? So I just went with my gut. Picked something that felt right, not even knowing where it was gonna take me. And then there was this one class, Strategies for Success. Kind of funny, right? This one class turned out to be a real life changer for me. I met teachers who still mean so much to me today, even years after leaving school. Growing up, my parents really pushed me to go far in school because they saw something in me. Honestly, I didn't get what all the fuss was about, but it really paid off. Now when I look back, all that work was for something. I have gone way beyond what little girl me would have ever even imagined. Coming from a tiny speck on the map, Kuujjuaq, which is home to about 2,000 Inuit, the biggest town of Nunavik, my dreams felt unreachable. Most folks didn't even think about college. College doesn't even exist there. You have to leave the community to go to college. My mom though, she was all about aiming high, pushing me, and damn did it pay off in the end. Leaving home was tough, not gonna lie. I decided to leave partly because Nunavik struggles to keep teachers. I was missing out big time on basic stuff like grade 7 math and science, and partly because of my own mental health. City schools, whole different ballgame. Had my share of rough patches, experienced a bunch of homesickness, culture shock, you name it. I even had a hard time in my personal life. This is hard for me to say, but I lost some friends to the darkness, too many to count. These were all distractions making it hard to keep my head in the game. But I made it through though, all thanks to some teachers who really had my back, giving me the extra help I really needed at school. For college, I picked a place known for having a high number of Inuit students. I was craving that connection, missing my roots. This one course, it was a class Inuit students had to take. I didn't know then how much this one teacher from that class would mean to me later on. Most of what we covered in that class is a blur now, but the bits about standing up for myself, that stuck. Fast forward and she's offering me a spot in this research project. Next thing I know, I'm knee-deep in data analysis, sharing our findings with professors and institutions, basically to anyone willing to listen about how to make education better for Indigenous students. Then came the filmmaking, and man, did that open up a whole new world for me. Dived into stop-motion animation, even took my work to film festivals. I even got an opportunity to go on a trip to New Zealand for a youth film program in 2023. Life seems wild sometimes. Anxiety's been a constant companion. But pushing past it, doing stuff that scares me, that's been the real game changer. Thanks to that research, I even got to go back to Nunavik after 7 whole years. I picked up soapstone carving, and now I'm sharing that with youth in Montreal. I never saw myself as an artist. Always thought I'd be a teacher. Life had other plans though. Dropped out after a year at uni, jumped into the nonprofit world, and started this whole art and jewelry gig. Now my calendar's packed with workshops. Filmmaking, you name it. Balancing multiple jobs, running out of time for everything I want to do. It's a good problem to have, I guess. Deciding where to focus my energy, trusting in myself again. At the end of the day, I'm still teaching, just outside of the traditional classroom, aiming to light that spark in youth the way this teacher did for me. Spent years doubting myself, fighting that imposter feeling. But the people I've met, the community I've built, they remind me I'm exactly where I need to be. So here's to Michelle Smith for showing how it's done, for lighting up the way for so many Indigenous youth. She's a legend.